Okay, welcome back, guys. In this session, I will explain operators, Java operators, chapter 4. Right. So, what are the topics we cover in this one here? Java operators. What is mean by operator? Okay, and expression. Understand the what is expression? How to write Java expression? Okay, like expressions, and the next casting, typecasting, conversion of one data type to another data type is typecasting, and we will see, we'll see with example, with the help of examples, different types of Java operators. Okay, basic Java operators. We have a lot of operators, but we'll go some basics, very few Java operators. Okay, as per the course demands. The next is the last, very important, input output statements. How do you read the input and output using consoles, using keyboard? How do you enter the values? How do you print the values out on this screen? So this is one of the most important topic. Okay, so let's begin with what is Java operator here. So Java operators is the operators, nothing but symbol, alamat, right? What does it main useful is that it performs a specific operations, amaliyat, between the operands. Here the operands means a variable or data. Variable or data is known as identifier. You can say an identifier simply. Mostly it's data actually. So to perform operations on this data, calculations, manipulations, anything to perform on these operands, we need operator. So operators are symbols, okay, that perform some specific operations between the operands. So we take some operands, we take some data, we'll perform some operations on this data with the help of operators. That's it. So an operator may be a variable or constant. It may be numbers, okay, text, or maybe mostly a numbers. For we perform operations on numbers, right? That's one operand. So combination of these operands and operators becomes expression. Simple thing is, what is expression? Combination of operands and operators and is known as a expression. A simple mathematics, we call it as a equation, formula. You see any formula, any equation, that is an expression. So it is not similar, it we have to write in Java statement, as a Java statement, executable statement, that is called Java expression, right? We'll see so we have various Java operators. We have more than what we have listed here, five. We have more than five, but the basic things, okay, here, like first one is arithmetic operators. Second is increment decrement operators, relational operators, logical operators, and finally conditional operators. Let's go one by one. Let's begin with the arithmetic operators. This is simple operators we have. It's a binary operator. It is also known as binary, means two. It takes two operands, which takes two. Binary money ithnain, right? Two operand. So it takes two operands. Like you say, what are the operators? Arithmetic operator, arithmetic operations. Like it used to perform arithmetic operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and modulus. See, we have operators. This plus is addition operator, minus subtraction, zarb, you can say multiplication, asterisk, a star, taqsim, division, and modulus, percentile. You see like a percentile. Okay, this is called mod operator, in short, mod or modulus operator. Percentage, like a percent. It's not percentage here, right? Remember, this is not a percentage. These two very, there is a differences between here. So let this operate here. What is the use of this plus? To add numbers or operand, like 5 plus 3 is equal to 8. What is minus? It will do subtraction 2. This is 15, and this is 5 divided by 3. When you say 5 divided by 3, you will write 1.55, right? Something 1.32, but doesn't give 3 because it gives the quotient. It gives the quotient value. The quotient is 1. Okay, it will not take point because 5 is an integer number and 3 also a integer number. So between these two, if you perform operations on this integer, you will get integer result only. We'll see this one. This is example here. And the same numbers, if I use mod, it will return two answer. This is a remainder bagi. This is a remainder bagi. Let me show you with the help of some paint here. Like here, you say here, very bad in writing. 5. This is 3. So how much it takes here? I can say 3 ones, 3 remaining, 2 remaining bagi. This is when you use bagal guess. This is the answer quotient. This is when you use taqsim. Hope you understand this one, right? So this is what you can say. When you use 5/3, then you will get two answer. This is a quotient when you use model operator. When you use 5 over same thing, same expression, you will get answer 1 if you use this division operator. Hope you understand this one, right? So this is integer number. You see 3 is integer and 5 is integer. So the result must be integer, not points. It's not points. Okay. So that's one thing. So this is you got to understand how to get this one. So let's see a simple program. So we have done this program before, like addition of two numbers, right? So let's see a Java program to demonstrate arithmetic operators. So what are the arithmetic operators? We have seen addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and mod, right? So let's have two numbers. I have number A equal to 5 and B equal to 3. These two are integer. See, I'm declaring integer, and we have some integer, some integer, sub integer, multiplication, integer, division, mod. I am 5, 1 2 3 4 5 operators, results, operators, results. So I'm writing here sum equal to, how to add these two number, a plus b, that's stored in sum, right? Again this subtraction. So a is, sum is equal, sub equal to a minus b, that's the result of a minus b stored in sub. Again result of a multiplied is stored in multiplication. I'm writing shortcut, right? Division, div, and this is mod. Now I'm printing the values of each. Addition equal to sum, subtraction equal to sub, multiplication equal to mul. I'm printing these values, and division MD value, and modulation modulus mod value. Close the program. This is simple program to demonstrate the arithmetic operator. Let's take this program. I will take this program here, right? If you copy, I copy the program. Let's open my Eclipse. This is a similar program we already did, similar way we did in chapter 3. This is section number 4. You can write anything, and not necessarily the same variable name. Mostly what is our main concern is to write the object, right? Let me close this. Let me close all previous programs. So I will create one more package. This is section 4. Actually I will create package, right click, new package. I say chapter 04. Okay, so okay, chapter 4. This is my package. Under this package I will create a class, new class, ARIT, arithmetic operators. You can write anything name here. Close, finished. Now you know we copy the program, right? I already copied the program. I will paste it here, right? You see some errors. What is the error? You know, mostly this tansis. Actually there's a problem with different way of formatting in uh, we can say here PowerPoint, right? So we need to change the tansis mostly. Single quote, that's double quotes, you have to change it. Similarly for single quotes too. There is no error in the logical in the program except this, right? You can see everything is okay. Hope everyone understand this one. What I'm doing here, I am just having about two variables a and b, sum equal to sub multiply. I'm having these results, right? This is output, these two are input and this is outputs, these are all outputs. So calculation on this is my performing operation. This plus is binary. So as I show you here is a binary means it takes two, one and two, allows them two operators. Binary operator takes two operands. It may be a number, it may be a variable. Now here it is a variable a and b. You can use 5 plus 3 also. Okay, that's a fix, right? So mostly take the numbers, right? So hope everyone understand this one. Let's copy and save and run the program. Takes time, yeah. Now you see the answer. Now you see the division 1 and 2 modulus 2, right? Hope students understand this one. So the what we'll do, you forgot this one here, slash slash 4.1. You can say it's good practice. Arithmetic operators, name, id, you have to mention, right? So spelling mistakes, no problem here. Okay, so that's one thing. Yes, hope everyone understand this program. Now I'll give some time to you guys to complete the same program, write the same program, 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes. So 5 minutes mostly is enough. Okay, go ahead.